Good week to you. Where am I going? Alderney to Jersey, St Helier. Let's not walk about. Let's just get into it. Roll the intro. How are you getting on?
Head's pretty fried. Hopefully I'll get us there in one piece.
Where are we going?
I don't even know. No, we are going to St Helier, Jersey. So at the moment we're at Alderney. We're going to come round the east side of Alderney, use the tide to slingshot us down south around the west side of Jersey and then up into St Helier. So that's the plan. And we'll see how it pans out through the day.
So in the anchorage were the Challenger yachts. They're 72 foot long, built in 2000, and they were used in the global Challenger races. And now they take like kids and adults and people all over the place. They sort of went around the world backwards, not in reverse, but basically the sort of wrong way around. Westwise, is it? Westabout route? Something like that. But the reason I started filming is once they moved out of the way, I think that's a little Contessa back there. I couldn't quite tell the forwardmost of those two little yachts. But I think she's a Wickle Contessa, but I don't know. Naturally, because idiot didn't get any footage of leaving. But here's some footage of doing our sailing with some music. Yeah, big ship on the horizon.
I mean, you keep going, you're either going to hit Grenada one way or St Lucia maybe, you know, so, I mean, the island is ideal. I was going to go to the south east. So I had to kind of beat
Yeah, that ran out too soon. Yeah, I don't know what to do, like, you know, see, look, this is glorious, it's beautiful, but do you want to sit there and see it for a couple of minutes? I don't know, because it's just the same, innit? Sailing's actually pretty boring. When it's benign conditions like this, you just sort of sat there. Like if I was on my own, I'd have had music on or watching something or doing something, but it is literally just sitting there for hour on end. And it's beautiful and it's amazing and it's an awesome feeling and it's great being there. But now, like, how do I show you that? Because it's just me talking nonsense over some sea. Here, look at a pretty sail for a second. And it's gorgeous, but how long do I leave that on screen for? Because once you've seen it, it's just a little bit more sail, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what to do. Have a look at some more sea. Beautiful, isn't it?
Always nice to see.
Still beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
There's Andy's head. And some land. Oh, I think that's Jersey. Yeah. Oh, motorboats. Do some like really, really fast little zippy, speedy race boat things. I'll probably zoom in on them a little bit because everything looks dead far away on this camera. But yeah, so basically what I'm trying to do now is do like a 2-minute reasonably funny commentary to stop you getting bored of looking at water. I don't know how successful that's been. Try my little hardest. Look, there he goes. Pachoo, pachoo. me, meow, etc., etc. God, how long do these clips go on for, man? Oh, there's my face. More boats. Yeah. And then a starboard navigation buoy. I think I was filming that to show you how much tide's ripping past it. I'll try and zoom in. Yeah, we're coming up into towards the port now. Yeah. So here we go. This is the entrance to St Helier. I'll throw up a little Google Mapsy thing and show it sort of from above, so you can see you come in and then there's like Albert or Victoria Dock on the left hand side, which is like the visitors pontoon, the inner harbour which is behind us still. We're going on to the visitor pontoon. So what tended to happen while we were out is that I'd helm the boat a lot of the time, and Mark would do the navigation, because obviously helming a boat to me is good experience for me, so that works to my advantage, and Mark was concentrating on the navigation, taking bearings to things, and really sort of doing that side of it, which is what he wanted to get from the course, so it was sort of a win-win. Plus I got to play with the boat, and you know, it's good fun playing with boats. Zara actually handles like a dream. She can spin on a dime, honestly, compared to my boat, because she's like a thin keel, and mine's a long keel. Obviously you've got to turn that keel through the water, and then when we switch over to the close-in manoeuvring, then Mark takes over because he wanted to get that from the course as well, doing some close-up manoeuvring, and then I just do donkey work sort of thing, stand on the shrouds with my bowline and get the fenders on and all the rest of it. So I think it worked quite well actually. Yeah, so we're just getting set up, having a look which side we're going to be coming, like port side 2 or starboard side 2 or whichever, eyeballing if there's any space anywhere. There's a discussion about whether we're going to have to raft up or whether there's actually room to get on the dock. And from way downtown I spotted this gap on the dock. I'm like, oh, we can stop there. And it was like one of those weird reverse perspective things where the closer we got, the smaller the gap looked. And when we were in it, it was only like a few feet longer than the boat. And luckily, the 360 camera worked and I've got the footage of it. In fact, you can just see it if I zoom in now. Okay, now. That's the little gap on the dock there, and you'll notice to the forward end of it there's actually 3 boats rafted up, so there's not much of an escape route forward sort of thing if you mess up, because you're 3 boats deep in front of you. And I can't remember if we were 2 boats deep behind. No, I think we were just 1 boat deep behind. Yeah, so now we know we're going to go for that gap. We're going to get all the fenders on the port side and head on in there. Mark did so well, because I just kept looking at it thinking, ooh, are we? Is it? Will it? Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I'll speed this bit up. And that was that. Didn't he do well, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, there was like 1.5 2 foot at the back of us and a couple of foot on the bow, something like that. He did alright, didn't he? Yeah, so this is St Helier. It's this is the inner harbour, behind the sill sort of thing, where it's just utter chaos. You can't get in there anyway. Yeah, so we went up. The guys went for a shower, but you know how I said last week that I forgot my sleeping bag and pillow, forgot my towel too, so I didn't have a shower right then. And then we went for a wander up to TGI Fridays, and I had a burger that was like 2 burgers stacked on top of each other. It was ridiculous, and delicious. Yeah. And then the next day we went out for this is Liberation Square, where the Germans surrendered, or German something about the war. Yeah. After that we sat down for a nice breakfast. Now they said this was Tuscan stew with something sourdough bread, blah blah blah. It were beans on toast. I don't know where they get it from. It was just bloody posh beans on toast, and it was like £8 or something like that. Yeah, this is St Helier. We went for a mooch, mainly on my part to find a towel, and secondarily to find a pub, a nice pub though, not just any old pub. It had to be a nice one, and we did find both of those things. I was going to do all fancy things and cut out different shots out of this, but I just sped it up because I don't want to spend my life editing videos. So yeah. And this is the boozer. I tried to do like some funky walk through, fly through, awesome video thing. But if you watch, everything goes wobbly, and I don't know why. Look, it's like there's an earthquake or something. So I might just give up on all this like trying to do snazzy stuff, because it's a waste of time. And yeah, there's my beer. So that about concludes this week, there or thereabouts, apart from me waffling to you for a little bit, obviously, because that's what I do. It was awesome. Really like champagne sailing at times. It was like, I think it was 12 or 14, like, on the beam, possibly. Can't even remember now, I've done loads of stuff since then. But it was gorgeous, and it was all the swells were like nice and slow and lolloping, and I think there were porpoises, but I didn't film them. He's seen one porpoise in them all. That's not true. I don't know why I didn't film them, actually. There was a reason. Or did I film them on the 360 and then the footage died? Something happened, but anyway, I didn't do it on porpoise. Second time I made that pun. Never make a pun twice. It's not punny. Yeah, that's it. Where do I go next week? Next week I go from Jersey, St Helier, to Guernsey, St Peter Port. There's a big like I met Matt and Dan in St Peter Port. Matt watches the channel and stuff like that. He has his own channel, The Sailing Donkey, so go and check him out. He's funny. And they're like, "Which one do you prefer? Which one do you prefer? Come on, tell us that." That's St Helier shit, isn't it? I'm like, yes, okay, it's shit. Guernsey's the best, blah blah blah. But it was. I enjoyed it more. Interesting night arrival as well. So yeah, I'm gonna stop waffling. You'll see that next week. I'm actually going out on Moonfleet in about 20 minutes, so I've got to get out of here. I should film that really one day. Yeah. Anyway, waffling. Auf Wiedersehens.